He's back. Anybody awake? All that turkey, all that tryptophan put everybody to sleep. But my friend texted me this morning about 6, and I'm like, wow, okay, I guess I'm going to do a song. Well, good morning, as you know. Maybe you don't, but sing the word TJ McCormick. Yes! We are loading up a new song. Who Hate You. What is this about? Do I not hate them, O Lord, who hate you? And do not I loathe those who rise up against you? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. Do I not hate them, O Lord, who hate you? And do I not loathe those who rise up against you? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my anxieties, and see if there is any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. Way everlasting. Do I not hate them, O Lord, who hate you? And do I not loathe those who rise up against you? I hate them with the perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my anxieties, and see if there is any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my anxieties, and see if there is any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. The way everlasting. The way everlasting. Oh, good morning. It's Friday. Friday after Thanksgiving. You saw all the football games. You saw the parades. Well, hopefully you didn't waste your time. But if you did, I'm sorry. It's tradition. I know. Actually, I woke up yesterday very late. I watched a rerun of the parade, and I was just like, this beautiful Mexican marching group was marching along, and they were more concerned about some TV show. I just turned it off after that. There was two people getting interviewed, and they were using this Mexican marching band as background music. I'm like, no, that's not what a parade is about. These people have practiced for months, sometimes years, and they get together and they get their little application in, and thousands of bands are trying out, and they get picked, and it's like, wow, that's an accomplishment, and all they did was use them as background. But I digress. This morning we are in the middle of hating, and I guarantee you, stick with me, okay? Because I know that you think, oh, there goes TJ again. That Bible thumper, he's hating on people. No. This has nothing to do with that. And actually, make this a little bigger so I can read it. Oh, wow, that was amazing.
I titled this "Who Hates You." It's out of Psalm 139. And a lot of you might know the second part of this. Search me, O God, know my heart. Try me, know my anxieties, my ways, whatever. But anyways, let's start at the beginning of this. Let's see what's really happening. Do I not hate them, O Lord, who hate you? I take out all the punctuation, but they translated this with a question mark. Of course, it's a question. If they if he would have said, "I do not hate them, Lord, who hate you," that would be completely different. But it's, "Do I not hate them?" So basically, it's a rhetorical question to God, kind of like a prayer, if you will. Do I not hate them who hate you? And do not I not loathe those who rise up against you? And this is something that we need to kind of settle, because God does hate people. There are some people that just really are I hate to say irredeemable, but there are some people that have just, you know, decided that hating God is their life's calling, and God doesn't have a lot of love for people who are like that. He does love everyone. Yes, do not forget that. And many of us have committed very grievous, horrible, yucky sins. I know. I have friends in jail, and I have friends who should be in jail. Then there's me. But anyways, we've all done things wrong. We've all sinned. We've all had stuff. But right now, we're talking about other people. So let's continue. I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. Now, I think what is happening, okay, I'm not a Bible scholar, but let me tell you my little brief on what this is. When you love somebody and they go all, or somebody goes all crazy on somebody you love, that is that's when the hairs on your back kind of stand up, and you want to rise up against this person who is making your friend's life miserable. And this is what I think is happening here. It is a call to arms, if you will, against people who hate God, the enemies of God, if you will. I count your enemy is my enemy. Okay, I know. You've heard the thing, like, if you're against somebody, it's like, well, your enemy is my friend, even though they're kind of sketchy friends. But if you have a common goal, that's a good thing. Well, here it's not that way. It's like, your enemies are my enemies. I agree with you. I know that your word is a lamp unto my feet, a light to my path. You sit me beside still waters. My cup overflows. This is the type of thing that this person buys into. But now he's talking about the stuff that really gets his um, hair standing up on his back. I'm not going to go too much further than that. Physiological change when you're scared, just letting you know, or mad, one or the other. Then all of a sudden, he starts talking about himself. What's this all about? Search me, oh God. Oh, that's a prayer you don't want to pray unless you really mean it, because God will search you. And it's like a home inspector. I mean, he's gonna, or she's gonna get under the counters and into the cupboards, and you're gonna look at the garage every square inch. Search me, O God, and know my heart. That is a prayer that, unless you are ready, you might want to think twice about praying that prayer, because God will search you. and will know your heart. But honestly, he already knows your heart. He already has searched you. But there are times when we need to know because we might be doing something sketchy, if you will. And if that's the case, it's time to say, God, help me out. Help me understand what I'm doing. Is this okay with you? Is this making you smile? I just heard somebody say, and Kingman, the Kingman Calvary Chapel, somebody said, I want to make God smile more often. Or actually, no, that was my Zoom group, the Sleepless Club. They we were just talking about things, and somebody said, I want to make God smile more than I make him frown. Try me and know my anxieties. So I've got too many. I don't, 15 minutes is not long enough to talk about my anxieties. Just to let you know. And see if there is any wicked way in me. Oh. So now, in all this hatred, see, usually hatred just breeds calluses on your heart and you get a crusty old heart. But here he's saying, and see if there is any wicked way in me. And this is the way that we have to look at people who oppose God. It shouldn't, boost up your pride level. It shouldn't be, hey, I'm better than those people. No, it's like, whoa, God, am I anything like those people? Should I have a God check, if you will? And if you need one, then take it. See if there is any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. So you don't want to be an enemy of God. You don't want to rise up against him. You want to be a friend of God. You want to stop thinking, well, I got this. This world is all crazy. By the way, if you have not listened to Unshackled lately, it's on the web. Unshackled is the Pacific Garden Mission, which is a weird name because it's in Chicago. I don't know where they got that name. But anyways, Unshackled is a radio show, and the Thanksgiving version of the radio show is really, really good because it's about two men who hated God, two of their not two of their wives. This isn't a Mormon thing. There are two wives who loved God, and they brought together this little story, and you got to see it. And I apologize if you're an actual airplane pilot. There is some kind of misspeaks in this thing, but anyways, it's not like flight level. They talk about actual altitude. Ugh. But I digress. Anyways, listen to that because that is a great example of people who are just railing against God, and they rise up against their beautiful Christ-believing wives. And it's like, but God can still redeem us, and he can still bring us back. Do I not hate them, O Lord, who hate you? And do I not loathe those who rise up against you? I hate them with perfect hatred and count them my enemies. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my anxieties. See if there is any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. The way everlasting. The way everlasting. 16 minutes already? Good grief. Oh, I just had a lot to say today. This was a good day.
Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching, admonishing one another with psalms, hymns, spiritual songs. If you're hating somebody for the sake of God, don't forget to look at your own heart and ask God to reveal your stuff, because you see it looks ugly when you rebel against God, and you don't want to be in rebellion against God. You want to be led in the way everlasting. I've said way too much today. Friday. It's a week, holiday weekend Friday. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you next week. Search my heart, God. I said it. Here it comes. I'll talk to you about it on Monday.